went to school for industrial design at NC State University, and there I was doing mostly like drawing, sketching, and some 3D rendering. And through the drawing, I learned how to use Photoshop. After I graduated, I decided I needed a little bit of a break. So I moved to South America with my backpack, and I brought a little camera with me, and that was like my start of my photography career. I was taking pictures, and some of them happened to turn out decent. And shortly after I got back home, I was kind of thinking about everything that I learned in school, with really working a lot in Photoshop, and then my new passion in photography, they kind of merged back together. I started Phlearn because I was learning photography, and there were a lot of really great resources on the internet, but I realized there weren't a lot of really great ways for other people to learn Photoshop. And I had learned Photoshop in school, kind of developed it on my own a bit. I started off doing live classes online. That went really well. My classes started filling up because of some of the work that I was putting on websites like Flickr, and the demand was increasing well beyond what I could actually supply. So at that point, I decided I had to go with something like with a pre-recorded format, and that's why we basically decided to start Phlearn. The idea that I would give most of it away for free, because it's a wonderful tool to be able to take your imagination, stretch it, and build something creative that the world has never seen before. And I don't think people should have to pay hundreds of dollars for that. I started Phlearn a little over 2 years ago, and even from episode 1, I was telling people, get a Wacom tablet. It makes the biggest difference in the world, and I firmly believe that. If I didn't have my Wacom tablet, I would stop using Photoshop. It's such an essential tool. Photoshop up to a certain level is using tools, and after that level, the thing that makes the difference is the artistry and the thought and creativity behind it. And a lot of that comes with what the original painters were doing, which is they had a brush, right? They were creating something with a brush. And there are all these amazing tools in Photoshop, but a good command of the brush tool, you can really do about anything. I'm really happy with everything that we're producing now. We really are, in my opinion, producing the best tutorials that exist for Photoshop and photography, and the things that we're able to turn around in 15 minutes or less in our free tutorials, it's amazing. I'm blown away by it. Every single day, people are telling us, you guys are amazing. How did I not know about you before? Those comments, they drive me to recognize what we're doing is really something that people respond to, but also what we're working on now is just really expanding our reach. I would really love it if I could create a tool for at least a couple people to feel like they could actually bring their voice to life. For some people that's through song, some people that's through dance, and some people that's images, and I hope to be able to help those people speak through their images.